Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be telling you a bit of what I do on the weekend and some of my hobbies. So let's do it. Alright, so some hobbies. Now, over the years my hobbies have kind of changed. They obviously do as you get older. As you get older, you obviously don't have time to do as much stuff as you used to. Like in high school, one of my main hobbies was actually playing my guitar, and I actually don't really get to do that very often. I might play it maybe once a week. So that's one of my hobbies. I'm trying to have a bit more time doing that, but you know, you can't unfortunately fit everything in your day. But so yeah, that's probably one of my hobbies. My second hobby is like reading. I love reading, so that's it. At night I either choose to read or play guitar, and I have about 60 books that I have not read, so I'm trying to smash through as many books as I can, you know, when I can. So I try and read whenever I can. So that's really one of my other hobbies. I enjoy reading. Like, I feel like it relaxes me, and it's like books aren't for everyone. Some people can't sit down and concentrate for that long. That's fair enough, but I feel like books, you know, really help, and it helps with your vocabulary as well. However, even though I've read hundreds of books, my spelling is still shit. Really shit. I just can't spell to save my life. So that's one of my hobbies. Another one of my hobbies would be skiing, water skiing. Yet again, used to do it a lot more when we were younger because we used to own our own boat, but that's it now. However, we don't have our boat, so I might go skiing between 1 and 5 times a year, which really sucks because I loved it. And you know, I wakeboard, ski, kneeboard, tube, wake surf, single ski, you name it, and I bloody do it. So that's it. That's probably one of my favourite hobbies, you know, because you get together with your friends, you have a good time, you know, you go skiing, have a couple stacks, have a couple laughs, you know, have a couple drinks, get a little bit sunburnt, you know, it's a whole skiing experience. So yeah, I definitely do miss it. Funny story, just a quick funny story. When I was in grade 7, we went skiing. This is when we had our own boat. I had zinc, and I used to write random stuff on my arms, and I wrote skiing rocks in my arms. Now, not putting any sunscreen over that, the last 2 letters on each arm actually burned into my skin. They were there for about 3-4 months. So I had the SK for the skiing, and then I had the KS for rocks, because I wrote it skiing, and then I had rocks up this way. So that's it. So it actually burned into my skin. So wise choice if you're going skiing. You can put zinc on, but make sure you put sunscreen on as well underneath, so it doesn't burn into your skin. Lesson learned there. Another hobby would probably be tennis, actually. So that's it. As some of you may not know, I used to play tennis very competitively. It used to be my main sport. Gym used to be second, but now it's opposite. You know, gym's first, tennis is second. No, I don't compete in tennis anymore. I might occasionally go down to the tennis court. I try to once a week at least. So that's it. I still really enjoy the sport. I'll play it till I die, you know. That's it. Now it's more of a hobby than like a career kind of sport. And also exciting news, I'm actually starting to play squash every Monday night, which is really exciting because in grade 10, because that's it, I play tennis, so I was like, oh yeah, squash can't be that hard. It's very different. Very, very, very different. So that's it. I used to play, at school, because I was trying to get into Met West teams and stuff so I could do really good in my, like, sporting for my school. So that's it. I was like, oh yeah, squash can't be that difficult. I think I practiced like 2 times before the day of the qualifications. There were only 2 of us, so I got straight into the Met West team for squash. I was like, oh my god. So that's it. It's very different because squash, such that you have like sidewalls and stuff that you can hit. Being tennis, you know, you could only hit it here. You couldn't hit it behind you, hit it beside you, you know, all that kind of stuff. Squash is very different, and it's a very like, I think squash, I also want to do squash because that could be my cardio for the week, because it's quick jolts of sprinting, and that's, like I've said in previous videos, that is one of the best parts of cardio, is quick sprinting. So that's it. So yeah, studying squash, it's just called a social event, so that's it. You play on Monday nights and you verse a couple people during the night, which is really cool. So starting that up again, not gonna lie, I'm pretty rusty. I was never really that good. When I went to Met West, I lost every single game. I won a couple points, but game-wise, I didn't win any, which sucked. So yeah, I'm getting back into squash. So that's another hobby I am picking back up. And then like other things I just like to do around the house is like, you know, your normal things like watch Netflix, you know, watch movies. I'm actually stuck on Supergirl at the moment. I really, really love it. Same with Once Upon a Time. Absolutely loving it at the moment. But yeah, you know, just casual things like watching Netflix. I have a pool table up at the shed, so I occasionally play pool table, play some darts, play with your dog, you know, just your average kind of things. And then yeah, just simple things on the weekend like editing and cleaning up the house, putting clothes away, ironing, organising your next week, and all that kind of stuff. I'm a very, 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 very organised person. Very, very organised. So, like, for the next month, I have all the videos planned out on, like, what day I'm going to upload what video. For legit till, like, the 26th of May, I have organised what videos I'm going to film in order. So, like, just stuff like that. Like, I'm really, really on top of my YouTube. Like, same with like all my money payments. I'm very, very organised with, you know, what I do with my money. Also organised like on my calendar, you know, when events are coming up. I like to know stuff in advance so I have time to save, plan and prep for what's coming up next. You know, I'm going, you know, I have a couple of big events coming up soon. I have Ed Sheeran concert coming up. I have meetings coming up, all that kind of stuff. So that's it. I like to know the stuff in advance so I can plan everything around it. I hate knowing last minute when you've got like a day planned already, and then, you know, you have to try and fit that in somewhere and it just wrecks your whole day. So that's it. On weekends I make sure I'm very, very organised. So yeah, that's just basically on weekends. Kind of do the same thing. I work out Saturday, I do the housework Saturday, and then I kind of chill, watch some movies, read my book, and then today on Sundays I just, yeah, have a bit of a sleep in, go to the markets, bring all the washing in, fold it up, maybe do a little bit of ironing, do some filming. I usually do most of my filming on like either Wednesdays or Sundays. I try and film, and then yeah, just kind of chill for the rest of the day, maybe do some cooking. I usually do my meal preps on Sunday, but I actually cooked them yesterday, so already done. But that's really what I do on weekends, and that's pretty much all my hobbies. So that's it. Thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a big old thumbs up, and I'll link my social medias down below. And comment down below what you do on your weekends and what are your favourite hobbies, and tell me why you love them. Thanks guys. Keep it real.